Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. I just want to update you because there is an important update here on the chart, and overall in summary it's going according to plan. So what did Ethereum do? Ethereum did today reach also the possible wave 4 target. So if you remember, I had here on the chart this target area. This target area was based on, so basically we've got here the impulse down, right? A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the wave 5 to the downside still to come. We did complete here the wave 3, which was part of the 1, 2, of which we had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pattern. Basically, that's what the wave 3 it was made up of. And the wave 3 is complete. And yeah, I did give you here this price target area for the wave 4. To say, all right, the wave 4 needs to get at least to the 0.214 fib level. If you can see here, the price target area was not reached yet. We know that the Bitcoin target area was reached, but why was it not reached? Basically because I think in the last video we had not reached the low yet, or I hadn't moved the target area. But as you know, probably if you've been following me, the minimum target for a wave 4 retracement is the 0.214 fib level. And as we had this dip here on the 24th, and I draw the fibs from the beginning of the wave 3 to the end of the wave 3, you can see that the 0.214 fib level is at 2,670 roughly. So basically this is where the target area now needs to be. Where the target area was before, that was based on the previous low here, but then we made another low, and then accordingly we have to adjust or recalculate the target area for the next move. And there you go, which is good news, because that means, again, similar to Bitcoin, Ethereum has done what it needs to do to finish the wave 4. Now, again, what I said for Bitcoin, it doesn't mean the wave 4 needs to be finished. The ideal target level for a wave of the 4th degree, yeah, you would expect the ideal range to be reached at around 3056. That's the 0.382 fib level. Yeah, that would be the most likely one, but also likely is the 0.5, which is 3330. Okay, so primarily, and that is just about probabilities, I would still expect the wave 4 to reach here the 3056, which is the 0.382 fib level. But as I said, it did already do what it needs to do to finish a wave 4. It did the minimum it has to do. When the market is very weak, that is enough to finish a wave 4, and it could theoretically now go down in a wave 5. So I guess it's good news that we are moving forward here in this ongoing correction. As expected, we hit here the 0.214 fib level. Yes, I did have to recalculate here the target area. I didn't move it, I think, in the last video, but it made it has to be moved because it's not about a price target. It's always about the Fibonacci's. Yeah, so if we make a lower low, the Fibonacci's move. Yeah, the fib levels get extended. Then also target areas need to move. So I guess this is all going according to plan. It did move up into an expected area to the expected Fibonacci level. We saw a very strong reaction to that Fibonacci level, very similar to the Bitcoin chart, and now we're dropping down. We can see more detail here on the 4-hour chart, and there you go, you can see it here, a very strong reaction to that Fibonacci level, very, very strong. And yeah, of course, it was probably also in a sense related to the Fed announcement, but it's always easy to find reasons for it. In fact, what it did move to the expected fib level. Why doesn't matter, and it bounced off it. Why doesn't matter. It's doing what it was supposed to be doing, and now we're sitting again here at the top of this target area to the downside that we have seen various times and within which we have been various times. So we're just trying to get back into the target area. I think if we get in there, not necessarily confirmation that we have completed wave 4. When do you get confirmation that we completed wave 4? I think we only get the confirmation as soon as we drop below the previous low here of the wave 3. Yeah, to do that we would need to drop here below 2,150. Yeah, unless if we don't do that and we stay here somewhere above 2,150, it could still be on its way to wave 4, yeah. And you don't need to ask. I often get the questions, oh, do you think the wave 4 is already complete? No, I don't know. It's done what it needs to do. The likelihood that it goes down from here has certainly increased now because, you know, it did what it needed to do in that wave 4 correction. But the most likely way would be that it gets a bit higher here. Yeah, so we don't know. We need to see that on the shorter time frames we were getting close to overbought. Well, we were overbought already. That's also why we saw here a strong reaction now. In theory, it could now find support here and then move up again and move further into the target area. So I would prefer to sell off straight away, but I think we need a bit of a move up to really get a bit of a recovery on the higher time frames, for example on the daily, because we're still oversold on the daily. So if you're oversold on the daily, we're probably not gonna get much of that final sell-off that I would expect. I think we need to come a bit lower, and with an oversold area, we can't really do it. With an oversold RSI, you're quite limited in terms of what you can do in a sell-off. Yeah, that's only what I think. I think we're gonna go up once more. We already hit the target area, that's fine. I think we need to get still a little bit higher before we see that final sell-off. I wouldn't be surprised if in that final sell-off we are going to see the 1,700 US dollars, which we have on the chart, which is basically the lowest area of my target area that I did give you here already when we were on our way up actually still. So yeah, I think so far it's going okay, it's going well. All according to plan. I think we're going to see another leg down. Stay patient, you know, we're not seeing here the end of the correction yet, in my view. I think we need to be a bit more patient to see that. We still have the downtrend in place. We can still define a downtrending line here. Yeah, and until that is broken, I wouldn't want to talk about a beginning of an uptrend. So yeah, it remains very interesting. So far, all going according to plan. And yeah, I'm just waiting for that final sell-off. I think this is a huge opportunity for a lot of people, you know, just try to remain calm, you know, not get overwhelmed by your emotions that can lead you to the wrong decisions. I'm not telling you what to do, what not to do. I can only tell you what I think and what I do. What I certainly not do, and I always get these questions, what I certainly not do is to sell, to buy back lower. You know, if you wanted to sell, you should have done it somewhere here, not when the correction is nearly over. Again, you never know if the correction is nearly over. I think it will be. There are many things that point towards the direction, but again, it could also drop here below 1,700. In the end, it's up to you. What I'm definitely not going to sell, because there is a high risk that we're already close to the end of the correction. And if I sold now to buy back lower, and it goes up from here a little bit, and chances are I FOMO in, then I buy back higher, and then it drops, and then I'm screwed, right? That's what many people do, and I've made the mistake many times before. I'm not going to do it again, I tell you that. I remain calm. This is dangerous. This is a period where the emotions kick in again. Yeah, the greed kicks in a little bit. You start doubting yourself. But again, I sent a message to all channel members yesterday on Telegram just to really talk a little bit about the emotions that are happening when fear and greed is taking place. This is all that is anyway, fear and greed. That is what is happening on these charts. When fear is overwhelming, the prices are going down. When the greed is kicking in, the prices are going up. That's all that is happening. Just sentiment, buyers and sellers fighting every day here. And what we do, we try to remain calm here and just trade the larger waves. At least that's what I do. And if you want to see my own buy and sell orders, of course, you can join the Discord channel. If you want to become channel member, you can check out my website. There you can get all the links. If you sign up as a silver channel member, you can get access to Discord and Telegram, and also a weekly live stream. And you can also sign up on YouTube if you want to. Both options are there. All right, hopefully you liked that update. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.